Hey everyone, I'm Andrea Vasquez, your Presidential Diamond Leader. I want to do this video on auto shipment. I want to teach the importance of an auto shipment, how to become commission qualified, and the difference of running an 80 BV auto shipment versus 150 personal bonus volume. So when I joined, it's been 2.5 years, I joined for the product. I didn't work my business for the first 5 months. But at the time that I joined, it was to have 450 in PBV and an 80 BV auto shipment. I didn't know there was an option to not run your auto shipment. All I knew is I had to run an 80 BV auto shipment every single month. I didn't even join to work the business, but the first 5 months I still ran an 80 BV auto shipment because I knew nothing different. That was it. And you're going to hear about all these different ways to get commission qualified between these two. I'm going to talk about the importance of 80 BV auto shipment versus the 150 PBV. In my teaching, how I lead my team, or my person enrolled or whatever, is I always recommend the 80 BV auto shipment versus the 150 PBV. And I will explain the difference here in just a second. Just barely the company switched it from 400 PBV to 150 PBV to be commission qualified if you do not run your 80 BV auto shipment. My thoughts on this are, you join this business to make money. 80 BV auto shipment is part of your overhead. All we have is the 80 BV auto shipment and the $20 monthly website fee. So roughly you're spending anywhere from 100 to 130, 150 on your business, putting money into your business every single month. $150 to run a business. I make 5 figures a month. I make 5 figures a month and I pay $150 to run my business every single month. 80 BV is so important for your business. It gives you peace of mind. It automatically makes sure you are going to get a commission check. By doing the 150 PBV, you are like gambling your commission check. That's the only way to put it. You are gambling your commission check. The reason I say this, by running an 80 BV auto shipment, I'm going to write that down. You have peace of mind. Okay? You control your commission check. So you have control. By doing the 150 in personal bonus volume, you are gambling your check, and you are letting it so your loyal customers have complete control over your commission check. So LCs have control. Does everybody kind of get that? So by running the 80 BV auto shipment, I have peace of mind that I'm always going to get that auto ship or my commission check. I have control of my commission check, meaning I'm investing money in and I have it taken care of to where nothing can ruin that commission check for me. By doing the 150 personal bonus volume, you are gambling your commission check. You are gambling as if, am I going to get it or am I not? Your loyal customers have complete control if you're going to receive that commission check or not. The reason I say that is because if you are doing the 150 PBV option, if you have 4 loyal customers, let's say, and you hit 160 PBV, okay, well, next month your loyal customer decides to return something. Let's say you're sitting at 160, your loyal customer returns greens. So now that's 30, subtract 30 BV, you are sitting at 130 BV. You are below the 150, so you are not commission qualified. You will not receive your commission check. There has been stories of diamonds, triple diamonds, presidential diamonds, for whatever reason, not run the 80 BV auto shipment, not have the 150 or vice versa, or they had the auto shipment set up and it got declined and they didn't have the 150 to cover them or whatever it is, and they didn't receive a $5,000 check, a $10,000 check, and it has happened in the past. So the way I always lead and the way I always teach is to, no matter what, always have an 80 BV auto shipment and never do the 150. Never count on or never gamble your commission check and put your commission check in the hands of your loyal customers. You need to have complete control over your commission check. So I hope this is kind of making sense. I don't know how else to say it. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. We invest money into our business, into ourselves by doing the 80 BV auto shipment. Lori Conway says, how can you run a wrap business without having wraps on hand? By doing the ADBV auto shipment, you're ordering wraps, you're ordering products, you are being a product of the product. If you put those 2 boxes of wraps on your auto shipment, which is roughly about $135, depends on where you live and shipping and all that, you can turn around and you can wrap those 8 people and make that $200 cash back. So you're investing money into your business. Let's say you're investing that $135 to buy those 2 boxes of wraps. You turn it around, you make $200, and you have peace of mind that you have complete control of your commission check. So I hope that makes sense. Again, we have to be a product of the product. We can't run a business without using the products ourselves, without wrapping people and getting the products on people to make them fall in love with it. So always, always, always run your auto shipment. I highly suggest running that ADBV every single month. I actually do not agree at all with this option. I don't. I do not agree with the 150 PBV. I get there are months, I get it. There are months you cannot run an auto shipment. You just don't have the money, and I get that. Something I love is putting those 2 when you join. We pay $99 to invest in this business. We get a full the box of wraps. If you want to use them on yourself, which I always recommend to get your personal testimonial, but let's say you don't have that $99 to join, so it came from a credit card, you borrowed the money, whatever it may be, get out there and find those 4 people to wrap, get that $100 back, and invest that $100. If you pay it back, let's say you pay it back to whoever, you put it towards your credit card, whatever you did with it, and then go out there and gather those 4 loyal customers as fast as you can. By gathering those 4 loyal customers, for every 2, you can buy a box of wraps for $25. So again, you're buying 2 boxes of wraps for $50. You turn around, you sell those, you wrap 8 people, you make $200 back. Put that $200 back into your auto shipment. Always, always, there's so many leaders that, again, didn't have money to join, or distributors that didn't have money to join this company. So whatever they have, they put back into their business. So nothing out of that initial $99 came out of their pocket, again, to run this business. If you want to make it to the top, you want this to be your career, you want this to work as a business, you will always have that ADBV auto shipment set up, always. There will be no excuse about it. If you do not have money, you run that auto shipment, you buy 2 boxes of wraps, you turn around, you wrap 8 people, and you make that money back. There are so many stories. I'm in a presidential page, and we were talking about the auto shipment and the 150 versus the ADBV, and I liked one girl's story. I can't remember who it was, but she says, I didn't have the money to join, and what I loved about the auto shipment is I did not have money to run my auto shipment either, she said. And she said, I put it to 2 boxes of wraps, and I had to sell those two boxes of wraps to make my auto shipment the next month. I had to. There was no choice. And she said, it got me out of my comfort zone. It got me to grow my business. So it's almost like having this ADBV auto shipment is, what's the word? Making you work your business almost. It's holding you accountable to work your business by having that ADBV auto shipment. Because over here, if you don't run an auto shipment, it's kind of like, oh, I don't need to really work my business. Oh, whatever. I got my 4 loyal customers. I got to 150. We're good. And then you teach your team that, and you teach their team that, and it just trickles and trickles and trickles. And by having that ADBV auto shipment, you're holding yourself accountable to working your business, to using the products, to being a product of the product, to getting out there and wrapping people. So those are the different versus, or ADBV auto shipment versus 150. I do not like the 150 PBV, as you can tell. I don't like to even talk about it. I don't think if you're in this business, to work it as a business and to make money out of it as a business, you should ever do this option. I always, always, always recommend the ADBV option. Again, invest in yourself and invest in your business to get a bigger outcome out of it. So there are so many pros against the ADBV auto shipment than there are cons, and I get it. Some people just don't have money, and that's why you need to run this auto shipment. You need to be a product of the product. You need to get out there and make sure you sell those 8 wraps if you're choosing to do that option. But I hope this video helped. I kind of hope it opened your eyes up to the differences of them. But again, I hope you choose the ADBV option. I hope you teach your team the ADBV option. Again, when you're talking to new distributors, sometimes we get scared to mention the ADBV auto shipment and the website costs $20. But by being upfront with people and saying, okay, expect to pay $100 to $150 out of pocket overhead to run an entire business, which is cheap, which is very cheap, you will almost know who is going to run with this business and who is not. But just by the way, by you telling them about this, the auto shipment, they have to process every single month in the website. So I hope this video helped. If you have any more questions about auto shipment, if it kind of doesn't make sense still, go to your upline or reach out to me and ask me whatever questions you may have. So I hope this helped.